start by drawing two parallel lines, and we're going to connect them on the bottom and the top. What we're going to do now is connect the two top points together by making a small oval. And then we're going to start creating the stem at the bottom by kind of making a upside down triangle, if you will, but not bringing it to a point, and then creating two smaller parallel lines. Now we're going to start creating the base by taking the point of each parallel line and bringing it down at an angle. And now what we're going to do is go back up and create another angle at the 2 points on top and then create a curve. This is going to be the baseline for our cocktail. Excuse me. And we're going to do this on both sides. And before we dive into the watercolors, we're going to take the next few minutes and we're just going to fine tune our cocktail glass and add in some highlights and erase some lines and get it all set up and ready for watercolors. Lastly, what we're going to do is connect the two angles to complete the base of our cocktail glass, and we're just going to round those edges. I'm going to go ahead and go in and start creating some space for our highlights and our shadows. We're going to just create some circles for our highlight placements, and I'm going to start creating some lines around the edges here to have it set up for our shadows. And I always like to lightly sketch these in. Let's create our orange by making a straight line come down at an angle, and then we are going to connect the 2 points by creating half a circle or a moon, if you will. And then we're going to erase all the lines that are inside this. We are going to add in some smaller triangles inside this half circle. Let's create another straight line at an angle, but on the other side of our glass. This is going to be the foundation for our cherries. Now let's add 2 circles for our cherries, and I'm creating just a little round circle on the center of each cherry and adding 2 straight lines. Well, they don't have to be perfectly straight, but they will represent our stems. Now that our paper is nice and wet, we're going to mix together our sky blue and apply it on our paper. We're going to use some of that water to spread it around nice and evenly. We want to make sure that the shades are nice and light. This is also known as a wash. It is the first layer of paint that we put on, and it is fairly light so that we're able to build off of it and create some more depth and shadows. Let's go ahead and clean off our brush and get some water on there. We're going to start mixing in that candy green. And we're applying the candy green on the top part of our glass and keeping the blue mainly at the bottom for now. We're going to let this dry before we add our next layers. Let's start adding those next layers. Make sure your paper is wet again, just like we did the first time. This technique is known as wet on wet. We are next going to grab that sky blue and apply that onto our papers. Right now I am focusing on the bottom portion of our glass. I want to get in some more depths. Please be mindful though that we want to keep some of our sections white. We want to be able to have those highlights come through at the end. So doing this now is very important. We're going to do the same thing on top as we did on the bottom, only this time we're going to apply that candy green and we're going to add that extra layer. We are going bold with it. We're going to start introducing fluorescent yellow, and I am focusing on the top portion to the middle portion of this glass with the color, and I'm slowly going to incorporate it and blend it in with the blue and that candy green to get some different shades blended together.